Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hansraj presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds bilateral talks with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon. Exchange of 5 agreements, including defence. Rajya Sabha discusses Manipur Appropriation Bills 2025. MPs from various parties including Congress and BJP participate in discussion. Coal mining ban has been top priority since my tenure in 2018, says Meghalaya Chief Minister. Inaugurates a state's first scientific mining coal block. Arunachal Pradesh MP Tapir Gao, along with Deputy Chief Minister Chao Namain, inaugurates IGGHS High School Heritage Redevelopment Project. And in sports, Kabaddi World Cup 2025 begins in England. Match between India and Italy's men's team underway at Wolverhampton. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held talks with his New Zealand counterpart Christopher Luxon in New Delhi. Post-talks, both the countries exchanged 5 agreements in the fields of defence, education, sports, horticulture and forestry. They also exchanged the Authorised Economic Operator Mutual Recognition Agreement and announced the launch of negotiations on a free trade agreement and negotiations on an arrangement facilitating the mobility of professionals and skilled workers. Meanwhile, in his press statement, Modi informed that the duo had detailed discussions on various aspects of the bilateral relationship and both sides decided to strengthen and institutionalize a defense and security partnership.
First, we of sports and recreation.
Northeastern states need to put in more efforts towards the implementation of the new criminal laws, said Union Home Minister Amit Shah while chairing the review meeting on the implementation of 3 new criminal laws in northeastern states in Guwahati yesterday. He stated that once these laws are fully enforced, there will be a significant transformation in the region's law and order situation. Shah further added that all northeastern states should ensure training of 100% police personnel on the new criminal laws and requested the chief ministers of the northeastern states to hold a review meeting every month on the implementation of the laws. The minister further lauded the Assam government for ensuring filing of charge sheet within the stipulated time frame of 60 to 90 days in 66% cases and urged the other states to follow this approach. Following the review meet on criminal laws in the region, Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma discussed the key concerns with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, including internet connectivity, challenges, refugee crisis, border security and police vacancies. Lalduhoma stressed that internet connection is a matter of concern in the state and that the Ministry of Communication must come up with a solution. He also spoke about the 41,000 displaced people from Myanmar, Bangladesh and Manipur and seeked continuous support from the centre to be able to sustain them. He also stressed on the need for more immigration checks.
Internet connection, which has been, a matter of concern and a matter of challenge. The Ministry of Communication and IT must come up with a scheme so that our problem is over, this perennial issue.
The Rajya Sabha today took up the Appropriation Bill 2025, the Appropriation Bill number 2 2025, the Manipur Appropriation Bill 2025 and the Manipur Appropriation Vote on Account Bill 2025 for consideration and passing. Initiating the discussion, Sakti Singh Gohil of Congress said that political differences must be set aside to ensure support for Manipur. He added that more funds should be allocated for relocation and rehabilitation in the northeastern state. Meanwhile, BJP's Dr. Ajit Madhav Rao Gopchare said Manipur is a pollution-free state and the medicinal herbs found there can give a boost to the economy. He said the Narendra Modi government wants to take the handicrafts and local products found in Manipur to the rest of the world. The startup ecosystem in Northeast India is gradually expanding, said Minister of State for Development of Northeastern Region, Dr. Sukanto Mojumdar, in a written reply to a question in Lok Sabha. The minister informed that a total of 2,109 startups in the region have been officially recognized as of 31st January 2025. Out of this, 69 startups have received investments amounting to Rs 100 crore under the Northeast Venture Fund. 1,514 startups from Assam, 55 from Arunachal Pradesh, 185 from Manipur, 63 from Meghalaya, 44 from Mizoram, 88 from Nagaland, 13 from Sikkim and 147 from Tripura have secured recognition from the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, or DPIIT. Notably, the Startup India initiative was launched by the central government on 16 January 2016 to promote innovation, encourage investment and build a strong startup ecosystem across the country. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
आपके लाडले पर करें स्वास्थ्य की जादूगरी वर्जिन नारियल तेल से। वर्जिन नारियल तेल बनाता है आपके शिशु की त्वचा को कोमल और मुलायम। वर्जिन नारियल तेल कुदरत का चमत्कारी उपहार, ताजा हरे नारियल से निकाला गया, नारियल विकास बोर्ड द्वारा प्रवर्तित।
Welcome back. In a historic moment, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma inaugurated the state's first scientific mining coal block at Sarenkham A coal mine in Bindihati, East Jayantia Hills via video conferencing. Congratulating stakeholders for their efforts, Sangma recalled that addressing the coal mining ban had been a top priority since his tenure began in 2018. He highlighted the unique challenges Meghalaya faced, including land rights and land holding systems, which contributed to delays. The Chief Minister further assured that efforts are underway to enable other applicants to obtain mining permissions and adopt scientific mining practices. He expressed hope that this development would pave the way for more such projects in the future.
This is truly a historic day and a red letter day for the people of the state. As we all know, for a decade, the different individuals and families who had been dependent directly or indirectly on coal mining had suffered in the last 10 years because of the ban on coal mining. But today, with the efforts that have been made by the state government and the support that we got from the central government, we have been able to lift that ban and also start the first scientific coal mine in the state.
Member of Parliament from Arunachal Pradesh, Tapir Gao, along with Deputy Chief Minister Chawna Main, inaugurated the IGJGH School Heritage Redevelopment under the aegis of Pasighat Smart City Development Corporation Limited today. Taking to his X-handle, the MP said that this initiative marks a significant step in preserving and modernizing one of Arunachal Pradesh's most historic educational institutions. Education Minister P.D. Sona was also present on the occasion. In another story from the state, Arunachal Education Minister P.D. Sona inaugurated the 9th annual conference of the AP College Teachers Association at JN College, Pasighat. Taking to his X-handle, the minister said that he emphasized on holistic reforms in the field of education. He further called for collective efforts from educationists and researchers to enhance primary education in the state.
जितना इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बना दे, जितना अपॉइंटमेंट कर दो, जितना फैकल्टी मेंबर बढ़ा दो, जितना कोर्सेस इंक्रीज कर दो, we are not going to yield any quality. So the government of Arunachal, खास करके हमारा एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट, हमारा यही कोशिश है कि how to be going for a corrective measure.
The Manipur Urban Development Agency has distributed waste management equipment to 10 urban local bodies as part of the Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0. The equipment will be utilized following a cluster system to enhance waste management operations in the respective urban areas.
Manipur Urban Development Agency is distributing these machines Some of these machines, if I have to name, the first one is the trommel, and there are conveyor belts, and we have vegetable shredders and fatka machines. These machines are being distributed.
In Sikkim, the Social Welfare Department in Pakyong convened a quarterly meeting to focus on the Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act 2019 while underlining the welfare and rights of the transgender community by providing various healthcare services at the District Administrative Center Pakyong today. Sangre Gyatso Bhutia, ADC Pakyong, who chaired the meeting, emphasized on the necessity of increasing awareness to identify transgender people and also assured to provide assistance and upliftment of the community while promoting inclusivity and respect for them. Additionally, an overview of the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989 and the Prohibition of Employment as Manual Scavengers and Rehabilitation Act 2013 were also discussed in brief. Now it's time for another short commercial break. We'll be right back.
वर्जिन नारियल तेल पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी का सर्वाधिक चहेता उत्पाद, पौष्टिकत्वों का सबसे बड़ा खजाना, परिशुद्ध, पौष्टिक और कार्यात्मक आहार हर उम्र के लिए, कई प्रकार के रोगों के लिए उत्तम औषधि कुदरत का चमत्कारी उपहार। लौट जाएं नारियल के खूबियों की ओर। नारियल विकास बोर्ड द्वारा प्रवर्तित।
Welcome back once again. The Kabaddi World Cup 2025 began today in England this evening. In men's Kabaddi, the match between India and Italy is underway at Wolverhampton. India were leading till the last reports came in. Meanwhile, in inaugural match of the event, England defeated Hungary 101-25. The competition will span 7 days with over 60 matches taking place in Birmingham, Coventry, Warsaw and Wolverhampton in the West Midlands region of the United Kingdom. The men's competition will start with 10 teams split into 2 equal groups A and B. India will compete in Group B along with Italy, Scotland, Wales and China. In Nagaland, the 2-day Khelo India Penchak Silat Women's League for the Northeast Zone kicked off today at the DBC Indoor Stadium, Dimapur. Addressing the inaugural ceremony, S. Kyoshu Im Kyung, advisor for the Department of Youth Resources and Sports, underscored the importance of martial arts in empowering young women, highlighting its role in fostering strength, discipline and self-confidence. He further recognized the significant impact of the Khelo India initiative in reshaping India's sports landscape, noting that the program provides young athletes with the necessary platform to excel. He expressed optimism that the Northeast, already rich in sporting talent, would soon produce national and international champions in Penchak Silat. In another story from the world of sports, in the region, the Indian football team has arrived in Shillong for a friendly match against the Maldives and has prepared well by holding a training session at the JN Stadium in Polo, Shillong on Saturday. According to the schedule, India will play a friendly against the Maldives on March 19, 2025. Thereafter, it will prepare for the AFC Asian Cup qualifier against Bangladesh. Meanwhile, earlier the assistant coach of the Indian football team, Mahesh Gawali, arrived in the capital city to inspect the JN Stadium in presence of the Meghalaya Football Association officials led by its vice president. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds bilateral talks with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon, exchanged 5 agreements including defence. Rajya Sabha discusses Manipur Appropriation Bills 2025. MPs from various parties including Congress and BJP participate in discussion. Coal mining ban has been top priority since my tenure in 2018, says Meghalaya Chief Minister. Inaugurates state's first scientific mining coal block. Arunachal Pradesh MP Tapir Gao, along with Deputy Chief Minister Chalna Main, inaugurates IGJGH's School Heritage Redevelopment Project. And in sports, Kabaddi World Cup 2025 begins in England. A match between India and Italy's men's team underway at Wolverhampton. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.